Hello everybody, this is Sam Soto from Melodic Meta Suggestions, and we are in another episode of Grow Your Opinion. And here with me is a band that I didn't know anything about them, but suddenly Leon, that unfortunately he's not with us today. Let's send him a kiss for you, Leon. He introduced me this band. He sent me one of the latest singles from the new album that's going to be released in October 24. You correct me if I'm wrong, guys. But and they totally surprised me. Totally. So, but before we continue, let me introduce the band Sarea. And hopefully I'm saying it correctly.
You are.
Hello, guys.
That's correct.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys. So can you start like introducing yourselves, each one of you, and which instrument you play and who is missing?
Sure. My name is Alex. I play guitar in Sarea. And my colleague Johan Axelsson is not here today, but he's the other guitarist. And we have also another member called Johan Larsson, who is the bassist of the band. And he's not here today. But Alex is my name. I play guitar.
And my name's Chris. I do the vocals, write most of the lyrics, and that's what I do.
Yeah, and I'm Martin. I play the keyboards. Yeah, that's what I do.
Nice. And Chris, do you do also the clean voices?
Yeah, I do all of it.
Nice. You can sing, man.
No, thank you.
Let's see. No, because a lot of people can growl, but if you add them to sing, that's a different story.
But yeah, I've worked hard my whole life to be able to do both, so that I can actually do both properly live. Because I know some people that can sing, but they can only sing in a controlled environment or whatever.
Correct. I think the most difficult part is when you are intercalating the growling and then clean voice, because if you don't have a good control, then you can start doing like when you are singing normal. No? You know more than me about this.
Voice control is key, and like switching growling is kind of challenging if you're not used to it.
Yeah, it takes time.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I want to ask you something about before we move to the latest album that you're about to release. And my question is that I noticed that you had 3 albums before.
Yeah.
And for me, if you are a band that has 3 albums and they are pretty much one after the other one, because it's the waiting time was 2-3 years, maybe 4, but it's normal in a band, like 3-4 years to get a new album. That is normal. So for me, you were very steady, very stable as a band. But I want to know if there's something that happened between 2017, that was the last album, to the new album. So did something happen? Maybe COVID? What happened?
Life happened. No, but I know what you're getting at. Thing is, back in 2017 when we released Black and Heart, we had a good role with everything was going pretty well. We toured a lot in all over Europe and had a very successful release with that album, and the singles were successful as well. What happened there was after maybe 1 year, something like that, 2 years, we had a bigger tour planned for England and Sweden and a couple of other places. But of course, like for everyone else in the industry, COVID hit. So in 2019, when we were supposed to go abroad a lot, all the plans got canceled, as for everyone in the business. So we discussed this a lot, how to approach this, because everyone was on lockdown. So we started writing music back in 2019. So between 2019 and I think 21, I believe.
In the middle of 20.
Yeah,
I think we were pretty much done by.
Yeah. We wrote this album and in like maybe, I don't know, it took a couple of months to write it, but then you have to perfect everything and adjust, the deal. So by the end of COVID, we did our first gig in like 2 years or something back with the Haunted, famous Swedish band. So that was our first live show after COVID hit, and then we entered the studio. So we had something like 24 songs or whatever written, and we entered the studio in Gothenburg with Oscar Nilsson, a very, very well-renowned producer. And he has produced Halo Effect and Avatar and a lot of music. So we entered his studio and tried to record a new album, which we did. And out of those 24, 25 songs, something, we ended up, I believe, 11 songs on the new album, which now is Last Burning Sun, the upcoming. So we were pretty hard also on choosing which songs should go on the album. And as always, it's a process. And the following years, we did some gigs here and there, not playing live. But what happened also during the years after COVID is our social media got hacked.
Oh, no.
We got hacked pretty hard. I got my online identity hacked as well. So private, we got big issues. So we had to start from scratch, basically, and build up everything. The momentum that was lost, connection with the fans, our channel in which we communicate. And all of them were basically fucked. So it took quite a while because Mera isn't known for being very helpful. And our main channels was Facebook and Instagram by that time. So it took a while and it took a toll on us. Basically, it destroyed all the momentum that we had.
Yeah, because it's also worth noting that we had a couple of collaborations during that time, which meant that we had to sort of put everything on hold for a bit and then just wait it out. And that also made the collaborations themselves fall apart eventually for various reasons, both for record labels and booking agencies and stuff like that. So we had to redo that as well. And then eventually when we got like our socials back and when we actually like were done recording the album, John, the drummer, decided that he couldn't continue. So we were lost the drummer as well right after we were done with the recordings. So we couldn't plan for tours either. Started looking for another replacement there. A lot of shit has been going on.
Not easy. Yeah. Not easy to get a good drummer. Yeah.
No. So now we're in a better position. We are finally ready to like push the release button again and get going.
Correct.
And so far, really well received, the singles, and I'm hopeful for the future. It looks pretty interesting because we have genuine love and belief in this album in terms of the songs, because the songs are really fucking good. This album is going to be the one we've done by.
Yeah,
and I'm pretty sure as long as we can get it out there, people will get exposed to it. A lot of people will find the songs interesting and stick around. Pretty sure.
And so far, from 17 to 25, the only change on the band is the drummer.
Yeah. From the basically from the start of the band. I mean, Sarea was formed, so to speak, back in 2008, but wasn't really a proper band until around 2010 when you released your first album. I played in different bands before that, so we have met each other out and about, on different gigs and tours and shit. Chris comes from another part of Sweden, so when he got here to this city that we're from, Norrköping, you got asked to sing with the band, and
yeah, we had an audition.
Yeah, unfortunately, he said yes.
Yeah. This was around before 2010-ish.
Yeah. Somewhere between 2009 and 2000.
Yeah. And from 2010 and until 2015, I believe, they were the same setting, same band.
Wow.
And I played in another band. We saw each other. We started to hang out, party together, and shit that you do when you're young and viral.
Yeah.
But anyway, we became very close and very good friends along the way. And the scene is pretty small. I mean, the metal scene in Sweden, most of the bands know each other, or at least who's playing where and things like that. We're not a big country, but we have very good export of metal because metal is in our blood, I believe. Anyway, so in 2015, when my other band was put down, I contacted these guys and basically asked, "Have you ever considered having two guitarists?" And they're like, "Yeah, we've been talking about it, but never found a guy, never come to it." And I was like, "Let's set up an audition. I want to play with you guys." So on that way, I also auditioned, and probably it went pretty well because I've been in the band since.
Wow!
And the music got I mentioned.
Just might tell you, thank you for the idea. Goodbye.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. We'll call you.
And I mean, for us, like the foundation of the band and the reason it works so well and that we're sticking together is that we are good friends. We hang out on our spare time a lot, and I mean,
our families hang out.
Yeah, we enjoy each other's company. It's like when we're out touring and stuff, some other bands have commented like several times that they're like
envy.
Yeah, they sort of envy us because we are really good friends. We are not bitching at each other when we're out touring. If something happens, we have each other's backs or whatever. We take care of it. We support each
that's
other.
Amazing.
We are really good friends. So the touring experience and playing live, etc., is
just an add-on in our life.
Yeah, I mean, it's like if we're going on a tour, it's awesome because we get to do the things that we love with the people that we love. So it's like both the business and pleasure type of deal.
Yeah, actually, you are one of the bands that have been the longest, like the same base of members. Like not many bands have that, especially not after more than 10 years.
Exactly.
More than 10 years, they always have a lot of changes.
I think that's the strength of this band as well. Not like, of course, you can discuss like music wise and whatever evolve and shit happens along the way, or different type of releases, different type of songs, genre, whatever. But as a constellation, as
a whole,
the people we connect very well. We discuss on all levels, high and low. We're there for each other when life happens. So basically, I'm creating art with my best friends, and I believe everyone feels the same in the band, and that's the strength. We have this like unspoken glue between each other, where it's we call bullshit as well. If someone fucks them, we call them out. But the thing is that imagine 5-6 brothers hanging out. There's gonna be turns here and there, but we have a foundation of love between each other, and that's what we base the band on.
Yeah, and even cast members are welcome to the family.
Yeah, definitely.
We changed drummers twice One because of an injury. We had to switch drummer from Kalle to John, and both of them now are a part of the family.
They're friends as well.
They are always welcome.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's very nice. Now I I feel envy from you guys.
But
I don't have a band.
That's where we're at right now. We're very much looking forward to the release. It's been awesome because you asked about the timeline before. The album has been ready for 1.5 years. It's been sitting there. We've been sitting on it. We know we have listened to the songs for 1.5 years and knowing, oh shit, when this comes out, we got something. But we had to sort things out, like technical stuff and also the situation with drummer and everything. So as of now, we have a guy playing with us. He's not a full-time member, but we'll see where it leads. But it feels good with him, and the band sounds great live. So
something I wanted to tell you guys is that for example, I listened to your previous albums, and I found you really good.
Okay,
really good.
Thank you.
But honestly, I have listened only to 3 songs from the new album, and you sound like a huge band, you know, like the quality of sound you have. And I'm not talking about the production. I'm not paying even attention to the quality of the production. The way you play, the technique, the music itself is so tasty, you know. Like,
thank you.
Because for me, that's why my channel is called Melodic Metal Suggestions, because I love melodic music, and your music was melodic before. But now I think you are playing some kind of a different kind of nostalgic and a different kind of melancholic music. You used to play some kind of melancholic music that it was more oriented a little bit like and forgive me if I compare it with this, but a little bit more emo, you know, more that kind of sad. But now you are coming to another kind of sad that is more like nocturnal depression, you know, that kind of sadness.
That's what we feel as well with this album. Like the music in general is more profound, it's more thoughtful, it's more, it's deeper, connected.
Yes.
I mean, we had discussions about this when we started the writing process, what we were into, what we wanted to do, whatever. I've been a fan of like melancholic metal for such a long time. I have role models where I try to aspire to sort of mimic or imitate or like try to like understand what it is that they are doing. And I think I am pretty confident now to like get my own version of it or whatever. My interpretation of
your identity.
Yeah, my identity in the melancholy factor or whatever, because I myself love melancholy in everything. Like something sad but beautiful, something longing, but it's like I find it, I don't know, I'm lost for words in terms of it, but I just really see the beauty in it.
Yes. Yeah, like for me, I love, for example, Anathema, from the latest projects, like that are very nostalgic, and is that kind of nostalgic music, like Insomnium, Harakiri for the Sky. These bands that they have this kind of melancholic music, but it's a different kind of sadness, you know.
I mean, we grew up with a lot of the like.
Yeah, what can I tell you?
But we grew up in gray weather and winter. Anyway, I mean, Chris was talking about influences before, and like a lot of the really big bands in this genre are Swedish, and there's a reason.
Nordic,
for Nordic area, and we grew up listening to this. Those are our role models, and I mean, like bands like Catatonia are very important for us. Bands like Gojira,
of course.
Bands like the whole Gothenburg scene of metal, In Flames, Dark Tranquility, At the Gates, Rest in peace.
Soilwork.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Soilwork. Yeah.
Tumpa was actually a friend of the band. So
Oh wow.
yeah, so it kind of hit us.
Yeah. I think it's part of the Scandinavian culture, like the sad music, like because I've been interviewing bands from Finland, and they say that even the traditional music, I don't know about Sweden, but they say that even the traditional music is sad, it's nostalgic, melancholic.
I would say Finnish traditional music is sad. Swedish traditional music it's not melancholic in that sense. It's more a bit more hopeful.
They call
the folk music. Yeah.
Okay.
It has a lot of melodies.
Yeah, very melodic.
Oh, okay. So it made you walk like this.
But I mean, like a perfect example of this. If you listen to the early albums of In Flames, like these instrumental parts, the melodies that they got, same with the like At the Gates. If you listen to this stuff that they got, those are based on Swedish folk music. Those melodies.
Correct.
Yeah. So and funny thing is, like, we didn't actually were searching for that type of influence or sounds in our music, but Chris comes from this area where these bands are from, so he grew up close to them and brought that to our town and to our music.
Oh wow!
So there's a deep connection with the Gothenburg scene, even though we are not straight performing melodic Swedish melodic death metal in that sense. We have a mix of, but you can clearly hear in some songs that we have the connection.
You go ahead.
Yeah, and I also want to say we're talking about the sound or the songs of the coming album, and I want to say the group dynamic is one big part of why the album sounds like it is.
Yeah,
because we have all different influences. We listen to different kind of music. We love different kind of music, and somewhere in the middle of everything, all of it collides. And the music that we write together is the music you will hear on the album.
You talked about the wideness about the music, like the grandeur feeling that you get when you listen to Sarea. Part of that is like Martin has a big influence on that, because he lays the foundation with pads and keys and strings and whatever to make it wide and big. The guitars are panned pretty hard because we want to have a wide, big sound. We want to have deep, crunchy guitars. And on top of that, I mean, the bass, fantastic bass playing and drumming. So I want to give a shout out to John, actually, for the drumming on this album. It's crazy good.
Wow. Yes.
On top of all that, then Chris adds his little sprinkle of things.
Yes.
Big growls, high growls, pitches.
Fantastic clean vocals.
Yeah, fantastic clean vocals.
Yes.
Great job, my friend.
It's actually hard to identify which kind of style you have. Some parts it sound like deathcore, other ones sounds a little bit like metalcore. I think you used to sound more metalcore, but this album doesn't sound that much metalcore.
We've heard several times that it's a kind of unique mix of metal. I mean, and we're not basically, as I said before, we're not basically searching for a particular genre. We're not like, we play straight melodic death metal and that's it, because we play metal and different ears can interpret different genres and hear different things that we're influenced by. We put in when you hear the whole album, you're gonna find that you will see connections different other genres as well in there.
Yes.
And we did that on purpose. Actually, we had really fun in the studio. We were like, hey, let's do this. Let's do this.
You should make it like some bands that they always say, like, they created like a new style, you know, like they come with a very weird, funny names. You can call it like a melancholic, Chris metal, something like
yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, but we're not like, if you have to put us in a genre, I believe it's melodic death metalcore ish around these areas, but we have so much more layers and texture to our music. So and even I myself find it hard to put us in a genre.
Yeah, it's really hard, and that's one thing that I really love playing in this band, because we have a sound that defines us. It's the guitars, the
you usually hear it when you listen to.
You hear it's us, and because we don't have a typical genre, we got a lot of creative space.
Yeah,
we can do whatever we want, and we make it sound like it's us.
And that's also why it's really.
Yes, correct.
I would hope at least that's why it's interesting to listen to the albums when they're actually released, because they should be different. They should be a universe on their own or whatever. Because when we wrote for this album, I mean, 24 songs were pretty much finished. But what we ended up with having for the album is, I mean, less than half of it. So we had a lot more songs. We could have done an album that would have sounded so different from this one if we just took out some of the other songs we actually wrote for it.
I see.
There are different like types, different faces, different aspects, and for this album we wanted to capture this essence or whatever that we actually did. But there are like songs spreading from somewhere on the softer side of metal to the really banging stuff. Because I mean, as we discussed earlier, we have different influences from really like intricate, nerdy, proggy things up
music.
Up until like technical death. I mean, it can be.
We love the heaviness and we love the melodics, and we try. We try to combine it to the best of our ability, and a lot of the sound. If we're talking production-wise now, we always try to up ourselves a level for each release that we do, and Oscar has a really big part in actually making us sound the way we want. He understands what we want. He understands what we were looking for.
Yeah, because we recorded Black at Heart with him as well in his the former studio. He's rebuilt twice, and he has grown a lot as well, and has implemented everything that he has learned into our music as well, and helped us by producing this album in a both musically as well as personally, since we know him pretty well by now. Together so much, and we really enjoy each other's company as well. I feel safe there, whatever. I can do whatever the fuck I feel like in the studio. It's also like it's a free space to explore. It makes it such a creative space. Such an interesting place to be while we are recording and stuff.
There's something more I want to comment. Something and correct me if I'm wrong, but in my opinion, I identify the heavy parts, at least from these 3 songs that you have released so far. The heavy parts are like darker compared with the heavy parts that you had before. The heavy part you had before, they weren't that dark. They were heavy, power. They made you banging.
That was dark.
But now I feel like a darker sound in your heavy.
I would say they were more angry maybe before. And now they are in a darker space, definitely. That's the plan of it. To write dynamic songs in terms of like, if you're going into a hole, you are fucking going down a hole.
Correct, nice. It's like I was interviewing one of the first bands that I interviewed, probably the first 10, one of the first 10. It was Mariana's Rest, and I told them that it was very hard what they're doing, like having very nostalgic parts in between a very dark music. And sometimes the whole song is very nostalgic, and then they input some dark music, and that's what you are doing. And for me, that's very hard because it's like first you're breaking my heart, and then you're making me feel evil. Like I can handle this. I can handle this because now I'm back.
You describe it that way because that's. I mean, a lot of the of course we have musical influences as well, but we also take a lot of inspiration from the time we live in. I mean, there's happened a lot since we released the last album, and it's happened a lot of things in our personal life as well. I mean, we've had death, we have had new lives come to earth. Separations. We've had
Marriage.
COVID, marriage. We've had, the AI, age of AI. I mean, there's a lot of things happening in our society, wars in the world. I mean, you cannot go unaffected by seeing all this. So and living in all of this, and what happened is the musical inspirations that we had, and the songs that came out, the ideas that we wrote, of course they got influenced by what happens to us, because all in all, I tend to write from my emotions and how I feel. If I'm fucking pissed, I'm gonna write a heavy, angry song. Correct. If I'm sad, I'm going to write something sad. That's I take inspiration from myself, and then the other guys do their thing with their inspiration, where they come from and how they feel at the time. And what comes out is this thing that will be released now.
I
love that album.
I really can't wait to listen the whole album, because just with 3 songs, I was like, I told Leon, thank you for sending me the music. I need to interview these guys. I'm gonna send them a message. I don't know if they're gonna answer. It's always a bet, you send the message, you leave it there, and you wait. You go and continue doing your own shit, and then you suddenly come back and they answer, okay. And then sometimes it takes some time, sometimes they never answer. But I really, really wanted to have you in our channel, because I think, like you said, this album will take you somewhere. Where? I don't know. Probably you don't even know. But you know what you're going to release.
Yeah. But like, regarding of the 3 songs that we released from this album, I mean, Omega was the first one that came out actually a year ago or something.
That one is amazing, man.
Yeah, you like Omega? Nice.
Yes.
That's one of my babies from the album. But I wanted to the first release, when we discussed, okay, which songs are we going to release, I wanted to drop something heavy and fast. But this song also had, except the fast parts and the heavy parts, this song also had a chorus that really spoke to me in that sense. It was great lyrics, it great melodies, and combined, I thought that I vouched for it and voted for it. Like, let's release this one first and see what happens.
So far, my favorite song from the 3. Is really good. I think you can play Omega to anybody, even to people that doesn't like really heavy stuff. And
but you have the clean vocals in the chorus. You have the angry vocals in the verses, and then you have the fucking depth of the breakdown at the end that will shatter mountains.
Yeah. No, it's a really great.
It's a dynamic song. It's a dynamic song.
It's a dynamic song,
and I like it because of it.
Yeah, and guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have a question for you. Remove all the humbleness. Just imagine that you're talking to yourself. Where would you like to be in the next 5-10 years? Where as a band, individually, where?
sustainable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Because I mean, since we aren't like young kids anymore, or whatever, it's the most important thing is stability, I would say. I mean, I would love to tour the world, to see places, play every single night, but I am not at a place where I'm willing to sacrifice everything for it. That's not gonna happen. I have like an agenda or whatever. There has to be a few different things for that to actually happen. But something else regarding that is like something's really important is to build on this album to make a future release as good or better, because this one I feel is such a step up from before, how we wrote it, how we performed it, what came out, and also build upon that to make something even better right now feels like a challenge. But like in terms of touring a lot, playing a lot live, that's where I love to be. I fucking hate being in the studio. I am never ever satisfied. Everything turns to shit. But this time I thought the recording was okay. I was somewhat satisfied, which is like the first time I have ever been satisfied ever in the studio. So I prefer to play live. I need the live experience. I need the energy. I need to meet people, to have fun, to hang out, to see places. Yeah, the connection.
But I mean, that's also from my perspective as like an instrumentalist, watching you work in the studio, you do it 200%, Chris. Yeah. So I mean, when you work, you have a very high standard and moral. So I guess it's a combination also. When he's saying he's not satisfied, of course, when he hears the songs, he's like, yeah. But I mean, I mean, when you're in the
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
You're in the moment when you're working, thoughts always gets to you. Like, maybe I could have done that better. Maybe I could have changed this. Maybe. But I mean, all in all, I believe all of us is very satisfied with the result. So that's also a high working moral and high working ethics is good.
Yeah.
I think question, what we have discussed beforehand, like what we actually aim for in the future is, I mean, I can give you some answers, which is like we want sustainability, yeah, and that is based off of making our channels grow again, getting new fans, building a bigger fan base, which also makes it easier for us to get better collaborations with booking agencies, with the record labels, to help us open some of the doors that used to be somewhat open but aren't really anymore. And we would like to open those again, and from there, just like a step at a time, instead of as a 20-something-year-old who says, fuck, drop everything and just go tour the world. Yeah, sure, you do that. Sleep on a couch and eat cockroaches. Go ahead.
Yes, $1 menu and shit like that. Yes.
But at the same time, I mean,
this comes also from experience from the market.
Yes,
but, I mean,
of course.
We want to continue to create music that we love and express it, show it to people, and hopefully we can keep on growing doing that.
Well, hopefully people will continue to listen.
Yeah.
And you know, I think that right now, more than ever, is better for the bands. It's something that they really need to play live. Why? Yeah. Because now with all the technology, with all the shit that we have there, anybody can sound great in an album. Anybody. But when you go and see them live, you are like, what the fuck? Did they change the numbers or what?
That's the walking through the hellfire, so to speak. I mean, when you go live, that's what people, if they hear something on a record and they like it and they want to watch it live, I mean, the biggest disappointments always happens live. So if the band's not fucking there, delivering the goods to the fans, you're not gonna be sustainable in the.
They will forgive you. Yeah, they will forgive you. Sorry.
People have other options. I mean,
Yes,
and also it's one of the most sad parts of everything. Like
yes,
you can always adjust shit in the studio. You can always tweak stuff. You can always cover up mistakes or whatever. But live, it's raw. It's
yeah.
What you hear, what you see is what you get. But
Correct.
you should not forget that there's also a lot of technique for live performances nowadays.
Yeah. Yes,
But-
yes.
With Sarea, at least, what you hear live is what you get, and we try to sound as close to the records.
The album.
release.
Yeah.
So we get a lot of attention for our live shows as well.
Wow, that sounds amazing because I've been in shows where sometimes the band sounds great and the show is so entertaining. You know, they make it like so entertaining that you feel like part of the one part of the band. But then you go home and you listen to the music and it's boring. Why?
Yeah.
Because they're so good doing live. And it happens backwards, no? Like it's a great album, then you go and see them live, and it's so boring. So it has to be some kind of balance between a quality of the album and quality in the live show.
I mean, I have a couple of bands that I listen to that I can't stand live, but I love the album. But I listen to the albums and enjoy it a lot. And some other bands that I can't stand the music on an album, but live I love it. So I mean, different niches or different types of bands. Yeah.
Don't say nay. We don't want to get
some bands are just better at one or the other. So it is what it is.
Yes. Did I hear Lacrimosa? No, I'm just kidding.
Very
No, I think Lacrimosa gotta be, for example, Lacrimosa. I love the albums, and I think it should be very interesting to see them live because that's a kind of music that I love to see performing, like the whole instruments and the whole thing, so symphonic and stuff. But if they're only the guys singing and this all music is just a playback, then gotta be the most boring thing ever, man.
Yeah. But I like, at least where I come from, I want people to put on a Sarea song, listening to it, and they're like, yeah, I fucking love this. This is great. What a great song. And when they go see us live, I want to blow them away. I want to be like, oh, they're even better live.
They're even
That's
better
like
live.
the standard I'm looking for. Because we're getting up there in age. And where we come from, we've been musicians for the most part of our lives, all of us. I mean, as many bands have, we spent our fair share of hours in rehearsals. I mean, we write music a lot. We practice a lot. We want to have a certain standards for anyone who comes to pay to see us live. I mean, we're not just only performing for our own purpose or for our own validation or whatever. We want to meet the people and see them in the eyes and see their reactions and interact with them. So for us, it's important that they have a good live experience.
Yes.
It's a matter of respect, I think. I mean, if you're paying for, I can't stand bands that you pay out of your ass to see this band live and you don't get the respect back at all based on the fact that they couldn't care two shits about playing live or making sound good or whatever. For me, that is the worst thing you could possibly do. That would just make me not ever fucking listen or watch.
Yeah. At the end, the fans, we are clients, and you need to keep your clients happy. And now let's talk about something, the most important part of the interview. The most important part of the interview. You're going to release the 24th of October your album. What do you have prepared for that? Are you gonna start do you already have gigs program, or you're gonna start looking for gigs? What is the plan once you release it?
we're in talks with different other parts of the industry regarding good stuff. We are updating our merch. That's a big thing.
Yeah, for the first time, we're gonna start selling LP CDs, vinyls.
Oh, nice.
So they will be available through our new, because we're setting up a new on-demand service as well for merchandise. So there's going to be a lot more merchandise as well as the vinyls.
New designs.
Yeah, new designs. And also, like Alex is hinting on, there are a couple of things in the pipeline, but we can't really say too much right now. But there are a couple of pretty interesting situations being situated right now.
Nice.
Actually,
that's what I wanted to hear.
Things released, so they're up to date. Yeah. It's fun, very nice.
Yeah, but I mean, short term, we are still going to do a couple of shows. We haven't really released any dates or anything right now, but there are a couple of things.
We have a big release party. If anyone feels like coming to Sweden, here in Sweden, you're invited.
Thank you.
1st of November, here in our hometown, in the best venue that we have.
Yeah, it's gonna be
wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. So if you're interested in coming from abroad, shoot us a message if you want help setting up anything. But 1st of November is the release party. It's gonna be an all-nighter, a big release show as well.
Yeah,
nice.
It's not just hanging around talking shit and drinking.
Yeah.
We're gonna do an awesome set, which we are rehearsing right now. So and after that, of course, we have plans for next year. We want to do a couple of festivals, of course, and we want to do some touring as well. So we are discussing this and see where it leads. But as Chris said, we cannot disclose.
Yeah.
Much as of now, because
at least something like.
Yeah, we're right in it.
Yeah. No, I hope you can come to Norway, and then I can see you there and I say, hey, hello. You look for the show Mexican there now.
You have the Inferno Festival in Norway, correct?
Inferno. We have
Norway Rock Festival. The one in Oslo.
Yeah.
It's a big festival, right?
Yeah, the biggest festival in the whole Norway is Inferno.
Yeah.
That's the biggest one, and then there are another one like Knockfest, and also another important one that is Carmageddon.
Yeah, Carmageddon. Yeah. But
that one is big.
If anyone watching or seeing or hearing this, give us a message and we'll come.
Yes, that would be great. Carmageddon is like 2 hours. No, what 2 hours? Like, yes, like 1 hour and a half. No more than that from my city. So I
nice.
can go there and see you. Like,
nice.
You can sign my shirt. Like,
of course.
no, that's very great, and I hope that you can fulfill all your plans and all your wishes and everything you are planning right now. And let's start closing this thing. And the last question is, what message do you have for the people that is listening to this and they know you, maybe they don't know you, they only listen to this song, whatever. What is the message that you send for them?
I'd say
enjoy.
We hope you enjoy it as much as we do, because we fucking love this album. We love the songs and we believe in it. And I mean, you're living proof that one song can really hit you. So if you haven't heard us, give us a go, give us a try, check different albums, see if anything hits your strings. And if you already know us, thank you for listening. Thank you for the support. And we'll see you around.
And please tell a friend. Spread the message.
Yes, I will tell him that A kiss in the jumbo for Leoncito. Thank you. You made all this possible. The interview, the you changed my life. Honestly, every time I listen to some music that I really like, it's something that changed your life. Like there's a time before and after the music you listen, or whatever happened to you, and there is a before and after because of you guys, and I just love it. And whoever listen to this, stop this shit and go and start listening to them because they deserve it, and you're gonna love Omega. You're gonna cry. Cry. No, really, thank you guys. Thank you for your time. You are really, really great, not only as a musician but as a person. And say hi for the rest of the guys from me, and I hope I see you one day somewhere here close to Stavanger, so I can go and
we'll hit you up as soon as we come close by.
Yes, please.
Thank you
please.
for having us.
Thank you for having us.
If you hit it like huge, remember me and give me another interview.
We'll do, man. Anytime, just contact us.
Perfect. Okay, so
here, man.
Remember to follow Sarea. I said Sarea at the beginning, but I'm from Mexico, so forgive me about that. But it's still the same. You understand. And follow Melodic Metal Suggestions and check. We have more interviews and check their music. And goodbye. Kisses for everybody. Look, hard with corn.
Nice.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.